update on me trying to create successful bubble rings. Shapes are forming, I'll keep trying. Come with me to dive through this underwater swim through. Before I do any of these dives, I make sure there's a safe exit on the other side and there's enough space for me to get through without damaging any coral. I take a big breath and dive down, keeping my eyes alert for anything I may hit along the way. Always have a dive buddy nearby and make sure the swim through is wide enough so you're not going to be hitting or damaging coral or hurting yourself. Just before this dive, I saw a really big grouper swim through, a Queensland grouper who's endangered in this area, so I was hoping to run into him on this swim. You can see here I use my hands for little sculling action to make sure I don't hit the bottom of the ground because I was a little bit overweighted. I then wait to float up a little bit with my lung full of air before kicking so I don't disturb any of the coral or the sand on the bottom. And that's what you need to do too. Diving is carbon intensive when we consider the manufacture of the equipment and travel emissions. That's why I'm here to help you become a more eco-conscious diver. Every choice we make matters. What if I just can't equalize? Is another question I get asked quite often on all the YouTubes and everything. Hi, I'm Kat and I was a scuba diving instructor for 8 years. Now I like to free dive for fun and make videos for you guys. So is it possible for you to not be able to equalize? Equalizing is crucial when you're freediving and scuba diving to make sure you're comfortable on your descent. Out of all the hundreds of students I had, only 2 were actually medically unable to equalize, and they had to have surgeries to actually widen their eustachian tubes. But for you, it's most likely just going to be practice, so jump back in. What I think about during a minute 15 free dive in the Whitsundays. Alright, so I've equalized enough, I'm not too deep, therefore I need to keep swimming relatively fast so I don't pop up to the surface. Keep swimming, keep swimming. The water is nice and clear here, and I saw this couple of damselfish who are just so cute. They love hanging out together, and you usually see them mated in pairs. I think they bond for life. If you guys know, let me know down below. I kind of like following them around, it's pretty cute. Then I found this really cute coral, which look how massive it is. It is the skeleton remains of coral that was either broken up by storms or by coral bleaching and then it died, or just natural life cycle of coral. This particular piece blew my mind. I mean, can you imagine the coral arm and how old that coral arm must have been to have something that large? This was another piece that really intrigued me. I mean, look at it in comparison to my hand. I absolutely love how many beaches around the Whitsundays are made up of dead coral. It really includes an interesting dynamic for where you are free diving and walking on the beach. Alright, it's getting towards the end of that minute 15. Some bubbles are escaping my nose, and I'm gonna go up and take a big breath. I can't believe I've been lucky enough to be a scuba diving instructor on the Great Barrier Reef. Every dive is a magical wonderland where we get to experience the incredible underwater world and a reminder of why we need to protect it. Taking new divers underwater really reignites the passion and reason why we're doing all this and why we should protect our planet.